Hello everybody, I'm here with a Nero Pro, fast and easy. I actually have a model number. I have the model number with the manual, and it's a 420. I'm just in total shock that I actually saw another one of these, and I know I've seen quite a few of them in the past, but this is the most simplest one so far. And oh, and I forgot to close off that woman's name because she has her name on it. And I'm trying to figure out how to do it. All right, I'll just try to put my finger on it. Anyway, or my hand over it because I don't want you guys calling her. That's not a nice thing to do. But anyway, this is, let's go ahead and move this back and put it back to here. Okay. Now, because I was sitting there sewing, I threw that part away. I did find a lot of dust bunnies. I mean, this one was pretty bad off. I gave her a new light bulb, and because her light bulb is literally blackened really bad, and I took all the icky grease out and all the little dust bunnies, and it was pretty gnarly in there, we'll say it that way. And I think she had scuffed it up in some way. I tried to smooth this out a little bit, and I don't know if that made it any better or not, but it was pretty beat up, like somebody was trying to mess with her or something. But it's in good working order now. And but if you don't get your machine clean and you had it for a very, very, very long time, up against the motor, she had like this thick of dust all the way around the motor, which can start a house fire. So don't let lag your sewing machine too long, because if you do, you can start your house fire with your sewing machine. We don't really need people having house fires because of the sewing machine. So we need to keep all that cleaned out. So you need to keep, in touch with your mechanic and have them help you work on this sewing machine, okay? Keep your machine running really well. Anyway, let's go over it a little bit with you. This is your, this little knob here is your indicator of what it can do. It can do buttonholes, straight stitch, and adjustable zigzag. This is your length up here. Well, I have it on 4, so it's basting stitch. Then there is your tension over here, and up here is your gosh, I always get stuck here, your foot pressure knob where you can adjust it more or less. Right now it's too much more because I had to bring it down to get this part back on. I just haven't put that back up, but I can do that a little later for her. Your tension's actually located in here. When you go to thread this, you thread it from an old spool, and on newer spools now you don't have to have it either way because they make it so they don't get caught on that little edge. You come from here and you go over to here like this, and you hook it to this little, well, mine is not hooked to that little looper. It was. There's a little looper. Oh, I see. It needs to be bent back. She has it bent up, so I need to kind of, nope, can't do it that way. I'll have to use a tool to bend it back down. But it goes into this little guy. Then it goes between this little thing. I always thought that was a tension, but it's not actually. It's a guider. It just guides the thread this way. Your tension's in here, so you want to put your foot in the highest position. If I can get it in there. Highest position. And it opens the chambers. Now, I can't get my fingers in there to show you the chambers are open. So when the chambers are open, your thread will slide right in there. Then you come up. This one has arrows. You come over, and then here, when you go over this area here, this is your uptake. It's in the highest position, and it slides into a little groove down in there. Come back down. You hook it into the little lever. Actually, it's on this side. It took me forever to figure out where it was at. Then you hook it right into your needle. Now, when you put your needle in here, a lot of people say they like their threaders, and then a lot of people say they do. But if your needle's in the highest position, this white thing will show you the eye of the needle, which is what I like about those kind of things. And if you have a machine that's silver and you can't see it, add some white nail polish right there, and you can actually see the eye of your needle. It's really cool. This one is a bottom feed. It feeds from the bottom right here. Let me show it to you. I got it really super clean in there, and it feeds from the bottom. Okay, close that back up. And this is her little, drawer thing, and that's. Now she can do her arms and leg hems and things like that. And this is her little cubby where she keeps all her little goodies in. Like that. And this one, you have to slide it way over here. Get it off that little lip. And then you pop it right in. So it's pretty much easy. I got done adjusting it. I'm trying to think of anything else. Oh, it has a little cutter right here. Some of them do, some of them don't. It actually works. It's not bent. Let's see. Anything else I got to do? Oh, the turn on button is on this side right here. So you push this button, turns right on. Gave her a new light bulb, much brighter. So now we're going to listen to it. Okay, I think we went over everything. Oh, we didn't go over the how to do your bobbin. You want to still thread this way, and you go over top of this looper right here, and then you come over here and you put your bobbin in, and then you pop it, and then you start it. I think, no, this one's self-engaged. So in other words, it disengages the sewing machine to run this. Okay, so I was wondering how that little lever would work in there, and I realized what it was. Anyway, so let's go on. Oh, and this is your reverse. Don't want to forget to tell you about your reverse. And we're going to go forward here and see how it sounds. And you want to reverse it right here. And down there so you can see it reversing. And go forward. Like this. And we lift this up. You know, if you keep the needle down, it's easier to keep track. There's your stitching. And back here. And it's stitching properly. Now I need to raise this back up. Where's my screwdriver? I need a screwdriver here. Raise it back up because it doesn't need to be pulling so hard. So we need to do, I think it's less. So we pull this around, do it less because we don't need more. We need less. Like this, I can get it in there. It's hard to do when you're trying to look through a camera like that. Okay. Now that should do less. Let's go back this way. Oh, what did I do? Oh, great. One of those days, you know. Oh, man. No, I did something really weird. Okay. Hold on. Stop. Sorry, everybody. I bumped the little lever thing here. It's so sensitive. This little lever here will release this. And then it takes me forever. It takes two hands to be able to lift up this thing and drop this back down on top of that foot, so it will lock it back in. But I did bring it up a little bit, so now it's running a lot better, and I went ahead and did a couple stitches to make sure. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to move this to the stitch length here. I'm going to move it down to 3. Make sure your needle's in the house position before you move this knob. I'm going to do some zigzagging so you can see that, because this is basically a straight stitch zigzag machine. And do that, and then we can reverse it and go forward again. Okay, now pick this up and look at the zigzag. I did on basic zigzag. And here, zigzag's doing great. Okay, well, this lady's going to be able to pick up her sewing machine. I can't wait till she gets it back. I don't know where you guys can get these manuals at. I'll look into it by reading this manual and see what's going on with it and see if I can get one for everybody, because I don't know where I can get them at. Everybody asks me all the time, where can I get a Neo Pro manual at? Oh, I don't know. And I thought about making copies of this one and keeping it and somehow downloading it and then put it into one of those download service places so that way people can get it, you know, and get it for free. I haven't got to that far. Anyway, let's go put this back up and move this back to straight stitch like this, and then I can, now let's see here. Let's pick this guy up without hitting that thing in the back. That always gets me so bad when I do that. And we're going to put this in the center. Okay, like that. So it's ready for her to pick it up. There we go. And I think it's pretty much clean. I got dust already. The thing collects dust. And when you're done with it, you'll be able to give it back to the lady. You can turn it off. I was wondering, does anybody have a sewing machine like this? And why did you buy the sewing machine? Or did you get it, someone give it to you? Was it a gift? Are you having any issues with it? It was pretty easy to clean it up. The only thing it needs is, it needs a spindle right here. And I took the spindle piece out, which is right here. The spindle piece out because I need to know exactly which kind it is. And this is all with help to find it. So I'll go and order this, and then she wants me to, you know, keep the machine for now, and then I'll order it and put that onto her purchase, or I can just wait and order it, and whenever I get it in, she can bring the machine back so I can put it back on. Anyway, but I just want to make sure you guys all know this is a really good machine for a little machine, lightweight, easy for somebody to be able to carry with them. Has a nice little handle on it right here, so you can like carry it. Anyway. I'm going to get off my dining room table. My husband's getting really mad. He's like, get off the dining room table and go back to your workroom. I will. I just haven't got there yet. Anyway, let's see. Oh, I was going to say, do you have a sewing machine like this? I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear what you like about your sewing machine. Did you make anything special? You're having issues with your sewing machine? Whatever it might be, just, let me know and put it in the comments down below. Share the video as much as you can. Love the like the video. That thumbs up. I like that. That way, more people will be able to see it, and a lot of people will all say, oh my gosh, I have one just like this. Man, I got to watch this, and they get some information out of it. Anyway, I got to go and let you go. Talk to you guys later. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.